Hello, my name is Billy Barnett. I just wanted to give you a brief video introduction to me. So I've been an instructor here at Full Sail since 2011. I guess that's been a long time. It doesn't really seem like it's been as long as it's been, but I've really enjoyed my time here at Full Sail being an instructor. I'm part of the team that helped build Psychology of Play. There's about 15 of us that kind of run the class every month, and it's been a pretty cool thing to be part of this team for so long. I have a master's degree in counseling psychology. I have a private practice where I do help people when I'm not teaching here at Full Sail. I am a counselor helping folks deal with the difficult things in their lives, and they come to me to help them get from where they are to where they want to go. And it's cool. A lot of the stuff that we teach in psychology of play very much connects to what I do in my counseling. Uh, we're going to study positive psychology this month in psychology of play, and that's about creating a life about being well and doing the things that are interesting to you and developing your strengths. And so that's really what I do in my counseling practice. I use a lot of these same concepts about wellness and just helping people build the lives that they want to build. And so my focus is less on clinical symptoms and more on helping people accomplish what's important to them. And I've really kind of learned that myself after, helping build the class and implement some of the same stuff into my own life and into my practice. And so I find that a whole lot of what my professional development as a counselor and as a teacher has been about is to really do the things that we're going to encourage you to learn this month. And that's how to be healthy and how to plan living out the way you want to live your life in a way that you can achieve your dreams, all the stuff that's important to you. And so, a little bit of background about me. I was a photographer for over 15 years. I still do photography in a volunteer way. I love helping people tell their stories. And so I do that with photography and I do that with counseling and I do that for you as your teacher. My job is to help you. And so a lot of the things that happen in a typical month is life happens for you and life happens for me. And so I try to make sure that I help you get your needs met. And my job is to help you be successful this month. So a whole lot of what my role is to help you tell your story, not just in the class, but to make sure that the story you're living through right now um, is, a helpful part of the process of you being successful this month. So, I guess as I step back and think about it for a second, the whole point here is this class is going to help you live a life that really revolves around you becoming successful and doing the things that matter to you. And I've had the opportunity here since I started teaching this job at Full Sail to really build the life that is meaningful for me. And so I have a platform really now to help you live out all of the same stuff that I'm doing in my own life. And so I hope that you will find that this class is going to be helpful for you in a way that is authentic for your life and whatever it is that has brought you to Full Sail on this journey. And I think you'll also find that I am not the only person like this. Hopefully, all of your instructors are going to be consistent with this mindset because the culture of Full Sail really kind of encourages this. Our job is to help you get to where you want to be. We help you achieve your dream. And that's been a great thing for me to be able to do over the last bunch of years now. So I hope you enjoy Psychology of Play. I wanted you to get a little bit of background about me and so that you know that I view my role here as helping you. I'll just say, the foundation of all of my counselor stuff and my teaching stuff not just about helping people tell their stories, but it's based on servant leadership. And I believe you will find this to be a really big, consistent theme throughout all of Full Sail. We do Full Sail servant leadership stuff. And so servant leadership is the way that I live my own life with my family and with my counseling clients. And so my job is to help you get all of your needs met along the way. And so servant leadership is really the way that I do that. So, there's another thing I'll just say real quick. I struggled in college quite a bit, and I was able to overcome those struggles. I was actually suspended twice for bad grades, and I was able to get it all together once I figured out my core motivation as a student. And I had to make the dean's list in order to graduate, and I did that several times. And I took some time off after I graduated with my bachelor's degree. I took some time off as a photographer, building a wedding photography business. And after several years of doing photography, I was helping some folks with their relationship. And a friend encouraged me to look into counseling as a career. And so I was able to get into a counseling program, and I made straight A's in graduate school. And so my identity in my bachelor's degree was really overcoming a lot of my own struggles. But then once I figured out my core motivation, I was able to be very successful and have a completely new identity in graduate school. And so along the way, I became a therapist, which is helping people work through a lot of those things that we struggle with as we're trying to figure out what our motivation is in life. And so now I have the opportunity to leverage all of those lessons that I learned as a student and in becoming a therapist, and now in teaching psychology here at Full Sail. And so it's really cool to be able to build my identity over the course of years and years, um, to now support you. And so that is my thing. And so I want to encourage you to reach out to me, because my job is to make sure that you are successful. And so my biggest struggle in college was I was afraid to reach out for help when I was struggling. And so I learned to advocate for myself. And once I learned to advocate for myself, I became successful. And so I want to encourage you to advocate for yourself. Let me know if you're having any trouble, because it is my job to help you. And that's what I'm going to do. All right. I am Billy Barnett. I hope you enjoy the class this month. Thank you very much.